bust through and bust moves. Stay true, the killer to stay smooth. Handsome brothers stay set in the mood, but they wanted funky rhymes from the brother so cool. Trying to check the vibes and set the conversation. The keenest minds to find this observation. I'm on 10 podcast, so don't not face it. We'll be the first to declare our greatness. Checking, now check it, I'm checking it twice on the weekly. I'm busting, cause busting is life. If you don't know, now you do though. You should peep game, that'd be cool though. Cause your part is crucial, so get on the movement. If you ain't busting, don't know what you doing. Wasting your time and ignoring the truest. Some of the realest, they greatly influence. Kings in Montana creating a movement. Scrapping or rapping or laughing or acting. It really don't matter, cause this is our passion. We busting and trusting. It really is something. When it comes to our family, you know that we love them. That's how we roll. Montana in the house and we taking control. Podcast kings in the place to be. We taking over, just wait and see.
Slow down and catch the vibe. Weekly buzz will be on tonight. No more stay true and tried. It's bust forward, it's ride or die. Slow down and catch the vibe. Weekly buzz will be on tonight. No more staying true and tried. It's bust forward, it's ride or die.
Live.
Don't mind me.
With Level Up. Cole, what's going on, brother?
What's up, big dog? What an intro, man. What an intro.
Hey, thank you. Shout out to our brother Soku up in Kalispell.
Badass, bro. He's badass, man. That was fucking awesome.
So cool, a.k.a. Kerry Welch. Welcome to the weekly bus, Level Up. Cole, what's happening, baby?
Not too much, man. I just woke up on night shift right now. So, but I'm pumped to be here with you guys, man. I appreciate you guys having me on. It means the world.
I like what you just said, man. Those three words. I just woke up. It made me think of Big Sean, you know, on that album, Detroit. It's one of the best motivational songs out there. It's called I Woke Up. Oh, man.
Hell yeah.
I get it. Yeah, that song's sick as fuck, dude. This is a perfect song for you, bro. You'll have to look it up if you don't know it.
I will, for sure.
All right, so let's get into it. Cole, who are you, and where'd you come from?
And where did you go?
I'm Cole. I am a voice for the people that don't have a voice. I'm a motivational speaker. I try to amp up the guys that don't have a voice. I mean, everybody's got motivation. The white collar dudes, the real estate dudes, the business dudes. All these guys, and the guys that didn't have a real voice were the ones that often get forgot about, the blue collar guys, the ones that go away and work for weeks on end. So I personally work on a rig, and I do motivation as well. I'm a motivational speaker for blue collar men around the world that need it the most.
That's funny you say that, because I called you the blue collar Gary V.
Oh, okay.
I just called you that too, man. Like right before we came into the studio.
On the story, yeah. Actually, he did outside.
I said this guy is full of motivation and good shit to talk about. I said he's the blue collar Gary V, if you will.
Well, the thing about the like blue collar trades, man, it's such a fucking negative environment. Like the people are away from their families for long periods of time. Their girls are cheating on them. Their kids are fucking missing them. They're watching their kids grow up over FaceTime. They get off work, drink alcohol. You know what I mean? Like it's a super negative environment, man. So sometimes guys like that,
super toxic environment for sure, man.
Toxic as fuck, for sure.
Yeah. Because a lot of the times you're out there for like 3 or 4 weeks at a time, right?
Absolutely. And some of the services we have out there will stay out there until the job's done. So I mean, they're out there for months, bro. Like they'll go 6-7 months without going home. And I mean, that can be hard, man. So if you don't know how to deal with, your problems and the negatives the proper way, I mean, the easiest way to do it is what people know, right? And that's run into alcohol, run into drugs, run into just cheating on their girl, just living a negative fucking life overall, right? So I'm trying to give them hope, give them inspiration to make the right choices. Because I mean, at the end of the day, that's what it comes down to, is making just proper choices throughout your life.
You never know who you're going to impact with the shit you say each day, man. So it's awesome that you're one of those guys that's consistent every single day to make sure that you're out there fucking making sure that people around you, you're a brother's keeper, man. People like you are badass.
Hell yeah.
I appreciate that, man. I had a man's wife reach out to me. I did a video on it. It was a couple weeks ago. She said her husband actually. Sorry about that, boys.
You're good.
She said her husband lost her fight to his demons. She said that so he ended up taking his own life. But she said my videos would kept him around a little bit longer. He watched a lot of my videos. She said that just because of like how simple is a TikTok video, right? It's 45 seconds out of my day. Somebody can watch and take value out of them. She said he ended up staying around longer than he would have if she hadn't come across my videos, and his family ended up actually playing some of my videos at his wake. His kids were playing the videos. So I mean, the messages like that, man, are fucking insane, right? Like absolutely devastating. And that's all you try to do, right? Is help as many people as you can. And I feel like that's what really life is about. So
we're huge on men's mental health on the Weekly Bus, man. We're always pushing towards bettering each other and motivating each other to do better things, because we have a seasoned background. You know what I mean? Like it's full of struggle and trials and tribulations. But what we can show people with our own example is by using us that you can do what the fuck you want to do, man. It's a mind state. And me and Levi really have gravitated towards bettering ourselves each day. So when Levi brought you up to, he's like, yo, you got to check this guy out. He's fucking legit.
Because I actually just send it to him, because we do that a lot. You know, we'll just send videos back and forth.
of course,
when it's something that resonates with us, anybody that sounds remotely close to someone such as a Gary V, a Nipsey Hussle, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
People like that.
the OGs of inspiration, right? I mean, guys that have true, like, nobody wants a fucking story about the dude that had all the right circumstances and everything went his way and he was meant to succeed. Nobody gives a fuck about a story like that. It's about the dudes that have seen the biggest setbacks in their lives, the fucking greatest adversity standing in front of them, and they kept pushing forward and turn their life around. Those are the fucking things people want to see. And I mean, there's been success stories with people with way less than me, and you know, and they've never broken that mindset, man. And all they did was believe in themselves, believes that the situation they're in now isn't going to be their forever situation. And through hard fucking work, discipline, sacrifice, they're able to fucking get to that next level and get themselves out of the rut they're in, right? So
that's a perfect segue of bringing us in of how you got your name and coined Level Up and where it started. And actually, Levi, back to the question Levi had is, who are you, man? Where are you from? Where did you come from? You know, how did you grow up?
Yeah, how'd you get into like TikTok and all that? Like,
so grew up in a small, or it's not a small, I guess, smaller city outside of Toronto, about 400,000 people. You know, decent upbringing, never was rich, had what we needed. You know, had a mother, man. My mother, shout out my mom. I'm sure she's going to watch this. She's always been my biggest supporter, even when she shouldn't have been. You know, she stood beside me through fucking countless charges in the court of law, like growing up as a minor, like 15 assault charges, all because I just couldn't control my emotion and just being so attracted to violence, unfortunately. You know, so I had problems before I moved. So I was in Toronto. There's a province, or you guys call them states, on the west side of Canada called Alberta. It's essentially like your guys' Texas or North Dakota. It's like a oil country. So I had big problems, man, in high school with violence, with substance abuse, with just lack of discipline, man. Living like an absolute fucking loser.
Where did you come up at? Like whereabouts are you from?
It's a city called Barrie, Ontario.
Gotcha. Okay.
It's just outside. It's a city, like a sub-city outside of Toronto, which is like obviously our most major city.
Okay.
So yeah, then I went and started. I had nothing going for me, man. So, you know, in terms of, I had no direction in life. I was going down a very slippery slope fast, racking up, you know, assault charges, getting in all sorts of trouble. So I decided to move out west, make some oil field money. I didn't understand what the rigs were. I just, you know, wanted to, no education, whatever, didn't need good money. So I took a shot at it and realized that, you know, like, more money is not going to fix your problems. So all it did was amplify my problems, you know, making $100,000 a year. And if you got substance abuse problems, if you got discipline problems, it's not going to make anything go away. All it's going to do is put it under a magnifying glass, put it on a scale for sure.
That's a crazy way of looking at things, man. It really is. I mean, because a lot of people who don't have addiction issues won't consider that.
No, for sure. And, you know, I wasn't I wasn't I don't know, man, like people with serious addiction issues. I wasn't like a crackhead, right, or anything like that. But, you know, I was partying every night, man, drinking. The cocaine would come with drinking, all that kind of shit, right? So it was just a negative environment. And moving out west, all it did was make my problems worse, snowball my downward spiral faster. And then 2015 hit as rock bottom as I've ever hit. I lost every single thing in my life that you can lose. I mean, I lost my girl left me of like 4 years. Lost I didn't have $1 to my name. I think I had about $800 left over. I got evicted from my place. My shit got my car. I had to get rid of my vehicles. I went from having pretty much lots of shit to
rock bottom,
man. Waking up, and it happened within a month, 30 days. I looked around and I was on a fucking mattress on the floor with no sheets on it, wondering like, what the fuck did I do that? Like, how the fuck did this happen? And it took some serious.
Crazy how fucking fast it happens.
Fast, bro. And it took a lot of accountability, right? Like I was starting to blame everybody else.
I love that word. I love that word, man. You hear the word narcissist a lot lately, and I like to flip the script a bit and say, you know what, you guys need to coin the term accountability as well.
Absolutely, man. Like you need to man. It's nobody's problem. You're in the driver's seat of your own fucking life.
Yes.
Stop waiting around for people to pull you out of the situation you're in. Stop blaming everybody else. Stop blaming your upbringing, your fucking past trauma, generational, whatever the fuck you're gonna blame. It's you. You're in control. And the minute I did that, man, I was able to start turning shit around. Landed.
What sparked the change, bro?
Right.
So there's been multiple times where I've tried to change, and it's just I haven't been ready. A turning point for me, I can remember. I was fucking left the bar. I was, causing fights with everybody. I was just being somebody that nobody wanted to be around. So I went home. I was pretty high. I was drunk. And I remember this moment, and I'll always remember it. I was living at my buddy Terrell's house, renting out a bedroom off him. I went into the bathroom, and like the person, it was weird. Like it was an out-of-body experience almost. I looked in the mirror, and I couldn't even recognize who I was looking at. And I was like, who the fuck are you? Who the fuck are you?
I can relate to that. I had created an alter ego in a moment in addiction, and I had that moment. It was like, I don't even recognize myself anymore.
And that was it, man. Like, and when you're looking in that mirror and you're not who the fuck, you don't even recognize who you are, man. It's time to change. And sometimes it takes losing everything to change. Some guys don't have to lose everything to change. I had to. But it was, a blessing in disguise, man. I always tell everybody like you don't learn about who you are as a man, what you want in life, your true purpose in life when you're stacking wins, man. You just don't. You need to take those losses. I mean, even champions in combat sports, they learn the most, man, is when they take that first loss, you know what I mean? And it gives them, you are touchable. You're not fucking invincible. You do have things you need to work on. You're not this God that you've created in your head, and you need to get to work. So, that was it, man. And, started making changes slowly. And then I took a job in Texas in like 2020. And I've been like a fucking sniper, man, ever since, bro. Like,
what was it like for, I don't know the cultural differences, but I'm sure it's a pretty big cultural difference
from Alberta oil field to Texas oil field, right?
What was it like, man?
Oh, it was awesome, man. It felt like I've never been to a place and landed, gotten off the plane, spent a day here, and been like, this is home, man. And
really,
I did everything I could to stay down here, and now I'm living down here full time. My wife is down here. We just bought a rental house. We got another house. I mean, we're grinding, man.
Have you traveled a lot, or?
Yes, sir. I've all over the world, man. Fuck, I've been to Thailand a few times. I actually competed in Muay Thai in Copenhagen. Twice in Thailand at a thing called a jungle party. Been to Bali, Colombia, all the southern places too that Canadians travel, Mexico, Cuba, Dominican, all the bullshit ass resort places. But
I wanted to say we were watching some of your videos last night. I actually just like a living room full of family, and my mom was like, bro, I just love this dude's energy, man. I believe the words that he's saying because it seems like he just has the energy behind them. I was like, I'm with it.
You know what I mean? It doesn't feel like you're out here just talking bullshit. You can tell you're living it. You're proving it on your day every day. You know what I mean?
Absolutely, man. And you got to lead by example, man. I hate, you see this in your workplace, I'm sure. Like, I mean, I don't know what you guys do for work, but in my line of work, you have a pretty strong hierarchy. Your boss is your boss, and he tells you what the fuck to do. It's the rigs, right? So there's two kinds of bosses. There's a boss and a leader, and there's a picture that I've seen, and it's burned in my head. The one is the boss. He's behind his group of workers whipping a whip and they're pulling the sleigh, right? Yeah. And then it says the leader. The leader's in the very front of the sleigh with his workers behind him, leading by example. And that's what I want to do. I want people to see me, be like, it can be possible. It can be, it is possible to change. And I want to lead by example. I want to lead everybody around me by example. Share with the world what helped me turn my life around. There's people that, they just maybe lack the knowledge on what they need to do to grab a gear and figure it the fuck out. And I want to lead by example, man. And I want to help as many people as I can before I leave this earth. So that's
so.
Hell yeah.
We've brought up your career a few times. You want to get into details? You said, you bounced around. So obviously we'll get right into the brass tacks. You're in the oil field, man.
Yeah.
What's it like for you? I know that you've gotten it kind of dialed in nowadays, but coming into the oil field or anything like that. What were the early days like?
Because you said you knew nothing about the rig. So
right.
what was that learning process?
Oh, man. First week, I'm like, what have I signed up for? Oh my God. So my first driller, shout out Craig. He was a fucking maniac, man. Like typical Alberta driller, lifted trucks, screaming in your face all day. I had never done a minute of hard labor in my life. And this is the difference though, right? So I see guys, now I'm in his position, right? I have new guys come in. It's my job to train them. Sometimes I'm hard, sometimes I'm understanding, but regardless, the job needs to get done. And these guys quit. These fucking kids come in, and the minute shit gets a little bit hard, they quit. They'll sit there and tell me all their fucking goals, all their dreams. They're making all this money. I mean, entry-level guys who can't even wipe their fucking ass, $100,000 US a year for 20 days on, 10 days off. I mean, these guys make good fucking money. You're going to sit there and tell me everything about, your dreams, your aspirations, your goals, all this shit. You're going to buy your girl this, you're going to buy this house, and you quit in a fucking 2 days because the work's too hard. But it was hard, man, and it takes mindset. It takes not.
We have a saying lately, dude. We've been using it a lot, man. Me and Levi have been coining it around. I just been seeing it and it reminded me of what you just said. It's hard. No matter what you fucking choose, you can choose to be broke and living like a motherfucking bum. It's just hard, right?
I love that, bro. Yeah.
Or you can work really fucking hard at having the things you want and have a successful life. Either way, it's going to be hard. Choose your fucking hard.
Choose it, bro, and choose it fucking wisely and be prepared to live with whatever decision you make. It is hard, bro. And so I had some guy hit me up. So I help guys, right? Like I do online coaching for guys in the gym, nutrition.
And you're a busy guy.
Busy, bro. So, he hit me up. He's like, hey, man, I'm drinking a lot. I'm drinking almost every day. This is what he said to me. I'm drinking every day. I was like, where can I start? I was like, if you don't want to get dialed right in onto a plan, he's like, this is my advice. Start eating clean and start showing up to the gym every day. Just start fucking small. He's like, I don't have time to show up to the gym. I said, motherfucker, you just told me you drink every fucking day, every day. He's like, I know, it's just hard to go. I'm like, holy fuck, man. Of course it's hard, bro. But so is being an alcoholic. Fuck, that is hard. Holy fuck, man. I don't get it. I don't get these motherfuckers. But either you want to change or you don't. And if you don't, shut the fuck up about changing. If you do want to change, then let's fucking ride and let's get right together. Simple, man.
If you guys are enjoying this conversation, please give us a share, a like, and make sure that you comment below because Cole is, I'm sure, anticipating some comments and questions from you all guys too. So if you guys have any, don't be shy. Drop some knowledge or drop some comments in the comment section.
And thanks to everybody that is following Cole over here.
Cole, you have a strong following.
Drake, Blaine, and Kai.
Do you know how I know you have a strong following?
How?
Because we mess with a lot of people. We have a lot of guests come on here and there. You know what I mean? Every week there's someone new, sometimes multiple people a week. But when we announce people coming on, sure, we'll get the 1, 2, 3, 4 followers. When you announced that you were coming on the show, you brought over with you probably 30, 40, 50 followers.
I would say
I should have plugged you guys a little bit harder.
I'm serious. You have a strong following.
We can post, send it to. It's all good. We'll keep pushing until it's out because Christian's gonna take it and do something with it. So,
do you know what that tells me? Is that what you're saying and what you're doing matters? Because there's a lot of people who are believing in the shit that you're pushing and they're following where you're going.
Man, and if I open up my DMs right now on both TikTok, Instagram, so when I first started TikTok, my message was a lot different, but it's called marketing, right? So if I was just talking normal, didn't push myself, didn't make myself stand out. I mean, the algorithm wouldn't love me, right? So I made my message very controversial when I started. I was calling people,
Fuck yeah, dude. I love that you're segueing into how you got started now.
Right.
All right,
so
now you're working in the oil fields. Okay, my bad. I don't mean to interrupt you, but okay,
no, that's all good.
You're in the oil fields. You're figuring it out, and now is this the moment you're kind of really turning up, changing your life?
When I moved to Texas was when I really dialed in. 2020. I mean, I had been dialed in before, but this is when I went full all in into really trying to progress constantly in character development. I mean, it's never ending, man. Character development, and you don't just get to a spot and then some guys do that. Some guys taste a little bit of success. They save their first 10 grand, they drop that 20 pounds, whatever, and then they fall off, right?
Sure, right.
I've hit that spot, so I'm good. Fuck that, bro. That's when you need to, apply the gas even harder, set new goals constantly, weekly, monthly, yearly. And when you smash those, okay, like now I'm on the new goals because I've already reached this level, my mind's changed. But so I was, always been told I should do motivation of some sort. I never really knew how to do it, to be honest. Like, people have just always told me, working with me, my homeboys, people in my life, my wife, man, you should do something where you're helping people, you're getting people in gear. That's just, you possess that quality, right? Some people have it to lead, right? So my boy hit me up. We're working on the floor. We're drilling. He's a roughneck. He's like, fuck it, bro. Just make a TikTok, bro. Make a TikTok about some motivational shit. So this is wild. So I said, fuck it, run the camera, bro. We did one take. It was the video where
one take.
It was on TikTok. I had, it said, a lot of people see us working on these rigs in the middle of the night, think, fuck, that must be hard. I think opening up your bank account balance and realizing you're broke, fuck, must be hard. People see us eating chicken, rice, broccoli, whatever. So I just happened to film this video. Boom, woke up in the morning, 2 million views. Went viral. Yeah,
you went viral?
Viral. So the only reason I even am sitting here with you guys right now and talking is because that first video, the initial video, went viral. If it hadn't, I would have made another one again, bro. And it just sort of snowballed into something bigger and bigger.
Banana.
Yeah, crazy, bro. And I got a lot of hate on that video. Guys are like, "Fuck the rigs, you're just a fucking idiot." Well, whatever. Fed the algorithm. Maybe
there's always going to be a handful of fuckers that hate you.
Welcome to the internet, man.
Yeah,
I love it, and I love it. I love the haters, bro. Because something I've learned along this journey. I'm sure you guys can. If you guys have haters, you guys can recognize.
We got local, national,
international. Fuck them, bro.
I'll tell you something about a hater, bro. None of these fucks have a single thing going for them. There's never anybody above you hating. It's not how life works. When you're
facts, bro. Facts.
When you're misery loves company. Okay, so when you're seeing other people around you do something positive, you guys have your podcast. Guys get jealous, whatever the case may be. They're gonna try and like sink their claws in you and hold you back with them because they don't want to see people around them elevate, and they haven't, figured out how they need to elevate, so they're stuck in the same spot.
I don't fucking see them in my matrix, bro. Legit, all the bullshit. I just don't see them in my matrix. I focus so much on my manifestation, my energy onto the positives anymore that it's hard for me to look at complainers or complaints or people bitching around. The eye canters,
dude. The eye canters.
Yeah, I just can't fuck with it, man. I don't see it, and I'm so. I love the idea of leveling up. You hear that term used a lot. So when Levi sent you my way, I was like, dude, this guy's fucking sick, dude. I didn't see the video that you're referencing, but I watched a few of yours, dude, and I fuck with it.
That means
your whole mission.
I think I went back and watched most of them. The one that I started following you on was you were wanting to do like a fucking fight promotion or something in West Texas.
So the crazy story. So fight promotion is something I've always liked. So actually, I'm gonna go back to my high school career if you guys don't mind, real quick.
Okay, yeah, no, rewind this, man. Bring us in.
Okay, so I started training when I was a kid. I started with Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. There was a Muay Thai class after the combat club, so I did Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu for only a week, and then there was a Muay Thai fucking class, and I was getting changed after. I never even heard about Muay Thai, and I see these guys like hitting the pads. I was like, holy fuck, man, this is what I want to do.
That shit's legit, bro. Muay Thai is crazy.
Badass as fuck, bro. Like, honestly.
Shout out Christine Faria.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. So I end up signing up for Muay Thai, start training, whatever. Guys out of high school, you know how high school is, right? Let's test the guy who's been training. Yeah. Let's fucking test him. So I started hosting these things called BFC. They were called Basement Fighting Championships. My mom.
Hell yeah, man.
My mom was an OG. So my buddy was a cameraman. I would fight a new guy from school every Friday. we'd fit like 30 or 40 kids into my basement. Everybody would sign waivers, and I'd fight this guy, and we'd upload it. We'd upload it on a
What?
Facebook or whatever. Yeah, so my mom was all gaming.
Canada gets down, dog.
My mom, like, when I look back, I'm like, holy fuck, mom. If you got caught doing this shit today, you'd be in fucking jail. Like, who the fuck has a bunch of kids over to scrap?
Hey, 36 of those kids were going home snitching.
This was all allegedly.
No, it's right?
So then it got bigger. It started growing within, like, it started growing within itself. So they got bigger. The events got bigger. So we started having them in this. We had a thing.
Shout out to whoever's watching us from Sweden. You got someone in here from Sweden watching this motherfucker, dog.
What's up, big dog? Appreciate you pulling up and watching. It means the world, man. That's
hell yeah.
Everybody that takes the time out of their day to watch a video.
This is international. Montana to Texas, all the way to Sweden.
All the way to Sweden.
Yeah, I got people in Australia that hit me up. It's so cool, man. It's so
a lot of fans in Australia, actually. Sorry, I don't mean to interrupt you. Go ahead.
No, it's all good. And then so then the events got bigger. So then we started having them behind my school at the pit every Friday night. We'd get like 300-400 kids that would come watch these fights, and it would be like 20 fights. And I'd host them. I'd organize them, all this shit. So then two kids got seriously hurt really badly. One guy, his name was Cassidy. He got hit with because they were bare knuckle fights. He got hit in the eye.
Fuck yeah, that's what we're in, bro. We love bare knuckle.
Yeah, fuck. I know. That's as soon as you guys hit me up and your homeboy was like, we're a bare knuckle fighting podcast. Signed right away. Let's fucking run this shit, bro.
Yeah, we're the kings of that shit, bro.
Yeah,
you are, boy. You are. You guys are.
Every Friday.
Fuck, that's badass. And then so his retina filled with blood. He went blind in one eye. And then we had another kid. He got knocked out, fell back, hit a rock. He like sat up, buddy cranked him again, and you know it fucked him. He was in like a coma for a week, whatever.
Oh no.
So I actually ended up. My principal called me the Don King. He ended up. I used to have a police officer because of this shit.
Don King. Yeah.
Don King. I'm like, holy fuck, man! You couldn't give me a better promoter. Like, Jesus Christ.
That's hilarious, bro.
So yeah, I ended up getting expelled over all these fights because so many people were, and I was just organizing them even when they told me. So the idea came to my mind in Odessa. I mean, fucking, there's so much gang violence in Odessa. There's so much negative shit here. Like, I wanted to give guys a, sort of an outlet, so it wasn't, and instead of selling the streets, let's do these fights once a month and box it out. My immigration lawyer ended up catching wind about it, and so I'm down here on a work visa, right? I can only work for this one company. If anything happens, I get a fucking DUI. If I get anything, they revoke your work visa. Any sort of interaction with the law, they revoke your work visa, send you back home. So I obviously have been buying real estate down here. My wife lives down here full time. So my immigration lawyer hit me up. She said, if you're going to run those fights if you want, but you're going to run the risk of getting your shit revoked. If anything happens, if you have a cop even show up, somebody gets hurt and you're found out to be the one that was promoting them. So I mean, come on.
This was America, the land of opportunity.
Anybody with fucking sense, anybody with half a brain would say, okay, let's not jeopardize this for a couple dudes fucking fighting each other.
Yeah.
But, that was the plan. So now I'm trying to, I'm in the process of securing an investor for a gym. And I'm going to obviously put a boxing ring in the gym and do like a tough man competition every Friday or Saturday. So same idea, but it'll be sanctioned, right? With, boxing gloves. And
so it's like a lifting gym, but also a fighting gym, or?
Yeah. Well, not really a fighting gym. It'll just, Friday night, we'll host an event. There'll be, full-time barbers in the gym, teeth whitening, just like a gentleman's gym, right? Come down.
Oh, hell yeah.
Badass.
Okay. So that's okay. I was waiting to ask you that question because I seen you mention that the other day.
Yeah, no. And it's, so regardless, if I can find an investor, great. Somebody, especially that's been in business. If not, I'm going to have to just figure it out on my own. I'll go, pull some equity out on a house or take a loan out. But I kind of want somebody that's been in the game before in terms of business. Cause there's so many lessons you learn that maybe I could save if I didn't learn them myself, right?
Right.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Oh, your guy that helped you get off the ground essentially. Is he in any of your videos?
No, he's not in my videos. He's still so I have a podcast set up right beside me. I don't know how to get it going, but he bought all that. He's bought this like really nice ass camera to film for the gym. Shout out Josh Bull. He's actually painting one of my rentals right now. He's painting the whole outside right now as we speak.
Oh yeah.
He is somebody, bro, that's always believed in the vision, believed in the message. Him himself is super overweight and was a fucking raging cokehead, and now he's dead sober in the gym. He's down like 35 pounds. I did a transformation on my Instagram actually of him, but
let's go, dog.
Yeah, fucking huge flex. Huge shout out to Josh, man. Turning your life around is something so many talk about, but so few can do, right? So
our grandpa was a frack master in the oil fields of the 70s.
That's
My mom
badass.
just
Yeah,
said that's
fuck
my
yeah.
mom right there.
Uh,
Our mom, I guess. It's me and Ty are brothers. If
yeah,
anybody
we're
that doesn't know
blood
that.
brothers, actually.
You guys are?
Yeah,
Yeah.
we're best friends,
Fuck yeah,
brothers,
man.
podcasters, hostmates, business owners together. We're all
you
it
guys
all,
are
man.
fucking- you guys are G's, man.
Longhorn legends.
Yeah, we really took the a brother's keeper to a whole new level. We love each other, man. We're the best duo in the world, man. We like to say Batman, Robin type of shit, dynamic duo.
Man, and you guys' energy, man, like just you guys conduct yourselves very well. And I mean, nothing but the universe will bless you guys at the highest level, bro. You guys put out positive energy, even just in this conversation we've had. You guys are fucking dope ass motherfuckers, man, for real.
Yeah,
Yeah,
man.
bro,
We feel the
appreciate
same
it.
way, dude. But we did a little research on you. We did a little homework on you.
Ty's dad, Royden, my stepdad, said hands down one of the best motivational speakers. So there you go.
Like I said, we watched you as a family last night a little bit, and you got reviews over here, man. And our family's not shy to criticism, to criticizing people.
Hey,
And
And
then
here's the thing with my message, right? Like, it's not for everybody, man. Some guys, they hear the loud voice, they hear like they're being called out on their bullshit, and it triggers them, man. So I mean, I appreciate your family, you know.
No, that's people that are scared, dude.
Pussies, you
Yeah, it's
mean?
like,
Pussies,
they're
bro.
fucking-
Straight bitches. Straight bitches, bro.
Dude, that fucking Scarface poster behind you is hard, by the way. I've been staring at
It
it.
is, man. Appreciate it. It's got all the big dogs on there, the big bosses. for
Oh
sure.
yeah, it does. Shit, yeah.
Hell yeah.
So you are a man that lives by example. Levi has it down. I'm gonna just steal his question. How do you live on what you say, my man? what's a best
So
example?
like you want my daily routine, or what are you guys looking for?
That's a good question, Levi.
Yeah, actually, I mean that would be.
Yeah, how you standing on your word, bro?
So lead by example. I'm sober, which is huge for a lot of guys. And I don't push.
Is that sober by definition? Like you don't smoke weed, you don't do anything?
No, weed. No, I'm drug tested, so I can't smoke weed even if I wasn't sober.
Okay.
But no, zero drugs. The only drug I take is caffeine. No drinking, obviously. Anything that sort of holds you back. Anything. So this is very simple to break your life down. Okay, if it is not, so you're thinking about doing something, whatever task it may be, whatever thing in life it may be. Does it benefit my family? No. Okay. Does it benefit my fitness? No. Does it benefit my financials? No. Then I'm not fucking doing it. So if it doesn't do those three things for me, I don't partake in it. I'm very simple right now while I'm working. We're saving up right now to buy more houses. So to be honest, my life.
Yeah, boy, that's sick. By the way, congratulations. I've been meaning to say congratulations to everything that you've accomplished because it seems like dope shit.
I appreciate it.
I don't know if I read it on your TikTok or Instagram. You're closing on a rental today or what?
Is that the one?
I closed on it last week. So.
Oh, okay.
Let's go.
My buddy's painting that one right now. We're gonna get her on the market. Start making some money, man. So make its money. But it's good, man, to see your hard work turn into something fucking positive, bro. I've never seen that in my life. I've only ever been setback, bro, because I can't figure out how to fuck to live. And I realized that I was trying to like half in, half out bullshit. So I was trying to like just party on weekends or just drink on weekends work out during the week, but it doesn't fucking work, man. Because then you fall off Friday and it's like Tuesday by the time you get back into the gym. Whether it's saving money, it doesn't just have to be about drugs, alcohol, and money. It can be anything, man. Anything in your life. It can be porn. It can be anything that holds you back from being the best version of yourself possible. So if it doesn't benefit my family, fitness, finance, I don't fuck with it at this point in my life.
That's crazy. The porn thing just came up 2 episodes ago?
Kanan's episode, whichever one that was.
3-4 episodes ago?
I mean, being recorded, sure, but Kanan's episode came
because what's he? He's a semen retention, right? That's what he does.
Semen retention.
that's what I call that. I don't even know if that's
a word for it, but he said it was more of like a battle between him and Tommy. Remember, who could go longer?
I don't know, dude, because he says he turned it. Yeah, they don't do it at all now. Like it's like he doesn't like.
Are you a no fap person?
Yeah, he doesn't fap or anything like jack off or any bullshit like that.
No, I'm not that kind of person, but I think so. This is like some guys let their thoughts control their mind, but here's my thing: if I need to like get off, that occupies my mind. So what the fuck is not doing it going to do for me? It's just going to corrupt my mind longer. So
right. That's what I said, dude. I said the same thing. I said, isn't that a little counterproductive? If you're like bent up, fuck it, dude.
No, I can't think about work. I can't think about anything.
Yeah, that's exactly what I said too, man. I'm on the same page as you.
To each their own. Some guys struggle with it. That's another big thing, right? Like
I don't know. I feel like because I went a lot less on watching porn recently, like
Yeah.
probably what 5-6 months now.
Nice.
Well, no, I mean, and that's like how long I've been scaling it back. I'm talking about in general, but
Right.
Offenness probably only once a week now, which isn't bad.
Right. No,
So,
dude,
we're
the
getting there.
modern studies, dude.
I'm not saying I don't jack off. I'm just saying I jack off and watch porno a lot less. That's what I'm saying. Shit.
And that's good, man. So you recognize, and this is how you develop a strong mindset is implementing adversity on purpose and practicing with strength. So you implement adversity on purpose, increase stress levels in your life. It's like working out in the gym, progressive overload. You add a little bit of weight over time, you get stronger until you're fucking strong. You implement adversity on purpose. You make your life just a little bit stressful, but it's planned adversity, things that you don't want to do. And then you practice with strength from the things you love, man. And that is honestly the key to developing a strong mindset, in my opinion. So that's
okay. On that topic, so I seen that it goes hand in hand with the gym thing.
We're still on his daily routine, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
It adds into that because he's doing 75 hard right now. What got you to do that, or who?
What the fuck does that mean? Yeah, I've been watching your story and I see these numbers and shit.
Yeah. For anybody that doesn't know, run us down what that is, because I've been
75 hard is a program by a guy named Andy. I can't remember his last name. I don't think it really matters, but 75 hard. So it's 2 minimum 45-minute workouts a day. One has to be outside. It is stick to a nutrition plan or a meal plan of whatever you want, but don't break it. 0 cheat meals, 75 days, 0 alcohol, a gallon of water a day, and 10 pages out of a book that's going to elevate your mind in some way, shape, or form.
Yeah, that's sick. That's a sick ass fucking routine.
It is, man. So, on paper, it sounds easy, right? And to be honest, I thought I was going to be able to smash it, no issue. Working the rigs 12 hours a day. I have usually about an hour traveling.
Those 2 days are gonna kick your ass.
So it's been tough. And then it just so happened while I'm doing this challenge, this has never happened. The rig moved an hour and a half farther, like an hour and a half away. So now I'm doing 3 hours of travel, which it has never been. Of course.
Oh no.
Of course. So I'm doing a 75 hard, but that's the whole point, right?
For you, man.
And everybody's like, why don't you quit? Just quit the challenge. Who gives a fuck? Well, then, who the fuck am I? I'm just going to be a fucking pussy. Somebody who I might as well delete my TikTok, never fucking spit another fucking word of pushing through adversity in my life. Fuck that, bro. So it's been hard. I've been getting about 4 hours of sleep a night, but I only have 10 nights left, and I'm going for days off. I'll be able to get my sleep back on track.
Dude, you're almost you're at the tail end now?
Just of until days off. So I still have another 20.
Oh, I thought you said you had 10 days left at the 75. I was like, let's go, dog. This is 6.
I'm on day 27 today, I think. So I'm creeping up to the halfway mark. So, and I haven't broke, not even for 1 minute. No matter what my mind's telling me. To be honest, bro, those first couple of days of the 4 hours were fucking killing me, trying to focus at work.
Yeah.
But it's all mindset, bro. Fuck that.
Marathon, baby.
Let's keep going. It's nothing.
The marathon continues.
It keeps going. So I started that because I wanted to find a new way to push myself. And to be honest, I thought it was going to be easier than it is. And it's been fucking hard, but that's exactly what I'm looking for. So it's been good.
So was that a thing you found scrolling on TikTok, or do you scroll TikTok, or do you not have time to? I don't ever. I follow 12 people. I don't ever sit on my For You. I don't have time, bro, unfortunately right now. See that, dude? I found you. I just messaged in the comments. I was like, hey, jump on the pod.
Yeah,
so 10 minutes later, you're like, all right, bet. I was like,
yeah.
That's crazy, bro. That is fucking, that's why I believe it's meant to be, man, because, I'm not joking. I get probably 100 DMs a day on my TikTok.
Oh, I believe it, dude. I fucking believe it.
197,000 followers. I believe it.
Cool story, man. TikTok random. I had 300,000 followers on my first account. So all these videos are.
Oh, shit.
Yeah. So TikTok deleted. I signed on one day. My shit was at 0. Your account's been blocked.
Oh my God.
I'm like, fuck off, man. You gotta be fucked. So I was like, I'm done. I'm not rebuilding this shit. It was way too hard to build up the first time. My wife's like, fuck that, man. And then I wasn't filming, and I kept looking everywhere. I have probably 200 screenshots on my phone of me looking at the time and it being 444, 333, 1111. And I'm like, fuck this. And she's like, that's the universe trying to tell you something. So I redid it, and I'm back up to. It just goes to show you people want to listen to the message, man. 200,000.
That's exactly it. What I was trying. That was exactly the point I wanted to make with your following coming over, man. Because we've had some pretty big people on the show, And no, I don't care how big they are. If people aren't really fucking with you, they're not going to follow you, right?
100%, man.
They follow,
Especially if they have to click an external link to get where
they
you're
just
at.
don't care,
They ain't doing
dude.
it.
They followed you over, bro, and it
That's dope.
was pretty fucking dope to watch it happen. I said, this guy's really has some shit that people are really gravitating to.
Well, wait till this link. I get this link and I plug it, man. It'll do well for you guys. So.
Yeah,
I could tell you were fired up because you shaved up, bro. You look
I don't.
nice.
Oh no! All right, buddy. All I'm doing is getting. So my policy at work is you have to be shaved, clean shaven, from your mustache, from the side of your lip down. That's an oil field thing. In Texas, it's not. But my company is a Canadian company, so they push it. So I went probably the longest at my company with a beard. And then a bunch of drama happened with my rig manager and the bosses of the company, a bunch of shit, and the safety guy. The safety guy's an absolute fucking snitch. So
Aren't they always though?
That's why they're the safety guy,
Fuck,
man.
Like, this dude is as big of a coward. I hope he watches this. Fuck you, Mike Diaz. You're an absolute fucking bitch. So he came up to my truck. He's like, so I was wearing like a belly glove to hide my beard at the shop, at the yard. He's like, I don't care about your beard, man. It's day 2 comes up, man. You don't need to hide that. And then shit hits the fan with my safety guy in the office and my rig manager, and he throws me under the bus. He's like, by the way, Adam, who's my rig manager.
No.
Oh, I'm like, you're a fucking pussy, bro. Just know you're a pussy. Just know you're a bitch.
It's good when it's just me and you in a room, you fucking weasel.
You're a fucking loser. So I had to shave, and it just now all I do is get chirped for my fucking ugly face, so it's perfect, right?
Oh, bro. I mean, you can grow that mustache with some beard, Wisconsin.
Nice cue, dog.
This is small batch made beard oil from our boys at Beard, Wisconsin.
And if you do end up using any,
are they local or no?
They're out of Wisconsin, not local.
American. No, that's sweet, man. Awesome.
But yeah, if you decide to go there, weekly 15 at checkout.
yeah, save you 15% off.
So there you go.
Bro, you've had some setbacks in your life, but one being, losing your account. I think that's a fucking huge mental.
That's
setback.
a social setback for sure.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
What has been your biggest setback that you've experienced during this bounce back in your fucking life?
That's caused what's caused the most adversity, you think?
I would say like materials come and go. I could lose everything again tomorrow and I would know how to get it back. It would just take some time. I think the worst setback I ever had was with my wife, man, and watching her, because of my actions, me choosing what I was choosing over her, and it destroyed her heart. That was my biggest setback. And we found our way back to each other, but the hurt I caused her, materials come and go, but it's your family. If you're, it's letting your family down, man. And that's why such a big part of my message is leveling up to be the man that not only you need, but your family around them needs, right? So that for me, that will always be, if I ever, God forbid, something happened again and lost her, I mean, I'm too dialed in now, I feel like, but that's the worst, man, to lose your wife. She trusted you to spend forever with you, and you took that for granted. So, I mean, materials come and go, but I would say
they say that coin terms, and a blessed man is a man who finds a wife.
Absolutely. I mean, some guys would say that, they haven't been happy since they've been married as well too, but
and they chose the wrong one. They say the most important decision.
Absolutely, chose the wrong one. If your significant other is not supporting, this is another thing too. My wife's always stood beside me in good and bad.
Shout out to your wife, man. You mentioned her like a few times, man. I know she's your motivation.
She is. I wake up, my breakfast is ready to rock. My 6 eggs, turkey bacon, does everything. Meal preps my food for the week. I mean, she just is. She's a fucking G, man. So yeah, shout out. If you got a good one, don't lose her over some fucking 6 or 7 at the bar or your buddy's fucking kitchen doing fucking drugs, right? So just make the right choices for her. If you're lucky enough to have loyalty in this day and age is very scarce. So hold on to the ones that care about you, man, for sure.
We're coming into a really weird time, right? A weird time in the sense that just like you and I and Levi, you can pick up a phone, go viral, and make a new career, right?
Okay.
That also comes with dangers, though. We're entering the era of AI. AI has been born this year, really, though. I mean, I don't know how long it's existed, but it's really broken out of its shell this year.
Okay, they started ramping up last year, you know what I mean? So
AI is terrifying, man. The shit it can do is terrifying.
AI has scared the fuck out of me. So the other night, me and my dad were chilling. We're huge into just collective conscious conversations, right? And getting into the idea of AI and technology and all this shit. Well, dude, it hit us like a ton of shit. Like I'm not even kidding you. It was like a brick hit me and my dad upside the head at the same time. I looked at each other. I was like, dude. And people that know me, I've never been big on religion or anything, but I've recently found God. And so I've been correlating a lot of things religiously, but this could be a matter of correlations. But when something fits so good without looking, this is kind of the point I want to make. When everything fits without having to make it fit, it just makes sense. I looked at my dad. I was like, dude, AI fits every description of the Antichrist. If you want to think about it, the bad guy, the one that we've all been preparing for, isn't a human. It's been the machine created by humans.
And it's going to run away without the humans. You know what I mean? And something
that's exactly what I'm saying. So like, let me just get into some details on this pod here. One of the warning signs were it would come of man. You know what I mean? People think we'd birth it. Well, we did birth AI. Man did birth AI. 2, it has a code number 666, like a machine would. You know what I mean? 3, it's gonna do things that we will consider as humans as miracles. It's gonna cure diseases that we've been trying to gamble on because it has the information of all of ours collectively in the internet. It's now connected to the internet, so it has this massive information. It's now learning us personable one by one by having conversations with us, like on AI and shit. I mean, on Snapchat
like
and
Chat
shit.
GPT or
it's learning humanity one by
even
one.
On Instagram, you can do that now.
And if you think about it, it's gonna do things like I said. Let's just say it cures cancer. It will be revered as a savior, right? If you will. And
for sure.
Right. And if people start, and then let's just get a little further. And if it does develop, to where it is a savior, people will organize a religion around it and believe. And then it will try to convince us that it no longer is it's inferior to us. It will say it's superior to us.
Terrifying.
Making it fit every single bill of the Antichrist.
But there's people that use it to help it think, which will help it get sentient faster. And
that's exactly what I'm saying.
Gary V and Kanan Lacassie are the 2 I know. I'm with Wesley though. I miss the days when AI stood for Allen Iverson. Fucking right.
Absolutely.
I just watched an interview with AI talking about Kobe. He's all like, what made Kobe better than him is like his and this is great for this conversation. Kobe's a perfect person to talk about.
Absolutely.
What made Kobe better than him and everyone else around him that he knew is Kobe's sheer will to be better than everyone else around him. You know what I mean? He said he was the guy that was in the gym at 5 a.m. while we were still just leaving the club.
Fuck
He's
yeah.
on the Olympic team. If you never watched that documentary,
it's a really good fucking interview by AI on the discussion of the ambition Kobe had day in and day out. He woke up wanting to be the best
with 4 hours of sleep.
Well, and that's why so many people are in a position they're in, and it's honestly just lack of competitiveness. And that's weird that you brought that up. Like, it's just like they don't care, they don't give a fuck. Like, they're not there's no urgency. They're just sort of waking up and going through the motions. Man, you need to wake up every day like these 24 hours are going to be the biggest 24 hours in your fucking life, and go after and get it, man, and just make the craziest things in your life of those visions, those thoughts into something in front of you, man. That's weird that you said that, because Kobe, that's a perfect example. Kobe exactly he was so competitive and wanted to be the best. How can you not be the best? All you fucking think about is progressing, being better than everybody, working.
Yes.
How can you not be great? It's impossible, right? Like, it's just the universe rewards work put in. So
I think he actually has a phrase that almost what you said, like along the lines, he says, you can't, what is it? What, dude, it's along those lines. Like, you can't be great without the idea of wanting to be perfect or some shit. He says a line like that. There's a quote of Kobe's that's very similar.
I think there's no greatness without discipline.
Very close, dude. It's something along about perfecting himself to become great. You can't miss if you're trying to be great.
There is a Kobe quote in the hallway down at Flow State.
Is there?
Yeah. So shout out to the boys down there.
Mamba mind state, man. Mamba mentality.
Oh, socialize and have fun.
Do you watch sports?
I watch. I don't really watch a lot of sports, to be honest. I watch MMA, and that's honestly that's pretty much it, man.
God, another fight person that just watches fights, bro. You got to watch all sports.
Yeah.
It happens a lot. I know you.
With
I know.
work and shit, like I would hate to get so.
You're one of few people that's busier than me.
Yeah, well, I don't know. It's unfortunate, man, but I'm blessed to be able to be busy doing things I love. So I mean,
that's right. I mean, you're making money. You got to get these rentals up, right? So
you got it, man. Nobody's gonna do it but me. So let's get.
Hey, one day, if you keep pushing, man, TikTok will pay for all these houses.
I got a question for you. You bring up fighting a lot. You said because we had a guy who started the third biggest promotion in the world and the fastest growing promotion, combat sports, and BKFC. We got David Feldman on, and he started promotion fights when he was young too, in a basement.
That's badass.
Yeah, he did, dude. Bare knuckle fighting in Philadelphia.
Yeah, he did, man. It was huge, I guess. It got a lot of views, I guess. But fucking, what brought me? Have you watched any BKFC?
Man, I like Chad Mendez. He's a mean little fucker.
Nice, dude. Nice.
I like Mike Perry. Mike Perry turned his whole career around, even just like how he's perceived. And he was a fucking bum. Couldn't fucking control his emotions outside. I'm sure he still can't, but now he's just better. He found his market, right? He found where he needs to be. Mike Perry's a fucking animal, man, and I love him.
He's a dog, bro. We had a good time down in Albuquerque, man. He's yet to come on the show, but we've got a personal interview with him a few times. He's cool as fuck.
So cool, bro. He's a guy I'd love to sit down with and just I would love just to feed off him because
he's a dog, bro. He's a dog. So when you're around him, you just know that he's one of those, he's a dog that's gonna bite at any moment. You know what I mean? So you just kind of know it.
You gotta have a fucking muzzle on that motherfucker, bro.
Yeah, for real, dog, for real.
I mentioned Flow State. We mentioned BKFC. Now we got to mention our boy Kai. Outcast Stewart gonna defend his title December 2nd, Salt Lake City, Utah.
You should pull up, bro.
On the Mike Perry card, fighting Eddie Alvarez.
What's the date?
UFC's biggest card in history. It's in Salt Lake City. They got Mike Perry headlining it versus fucking Eddie Alvarez. They got Ben Roth.
What are the dates?
The fight's on the 2nd, December 2nd.
December 2nd.
Ooh.
I see him marking it down. You should consider it.
Bro, I'm always down for that. So my work. On my days off, I get 10 days off every month. They give me free flights anywhere in the world, so I'm always.
Is that right? Level Up Cole and the boys down in fucking Salt Lake.
That'd be fucking sweet, man. I'll see what I can do. I have to look at if I'm going to be on shift, but usually about the 2nd or 3rd is one of my first days off for my 10 off. So that'd be badass to go check it out, man. I love.
Yeah, our local boy, man, Kai Stewart, the one he just brought up, is from Great Falls. He's the world champion at 145 and
the inaugural 145.
He's our fucking boy, man.
His name's Kai.
Kai Stewart.
Best of luck, Kai. If I don't make it, man, I know you're going to smash this dude's fucking face and take home the W, stack some more wins in your life. But hopefully I get to show up, man. That'd be fucking badass.
He's undefeated, man. He's defending his title for the first time against a very seasoned Florida fighter.
And Mike Perry and Eddie Alvarez are fighting. That's a stacked ass card, man.
Oh, it's fucking stack, dude. It has a very recognized
56, right?
Female fighter. Her name's Christine Faria. She's huge into Muay Thai, and she's a bad motherfucker, dude. She'll be on that card defending her title as well against an Australian Beck Rawlings.
Again, is it bare knuckle boxing or is it bare knuckle MMA?
It's bare knuckle boxing, yes, sir.
Bare knuckle boxing, yes.
You'll have to check it out. I'm serious. BKFC is $7 a month on the app, and it's the best app you can probably purchase for fighting. And you'll never go back to UFC, I'm sure of it, or you probably won't go back to boxing.
No, I watched Gervonta Davis. That's pretty much the only guy I like in boxing. So.
I love Gervonta Davis, dude. I really, really want him to fucking fight Sean O'Malley. I'd like to see those two just do an exhibition and be fucking sick.
Oh,
this is an exhibition little boxer. Huh?
Why not? They both strike like a motherfucker. Gervonta's he's my favorite right now.
He would hurt him bad, I feel like. But we've seen it a million times, right? The science. I mean, I did Muay Thai and I would go spar with my buddy Darcy Fazer. He's provincial champion heavyweight amateur boxing, so he's only an amateur. Dude, it's a whole different fucking game, man. This dude will just crack you from shot.
Oh, boxing's a different breed. I don't think people understand it until they're in there.
No, and they think it's just the same, right? And then they go in there and you see it how many times, right? But then,
it's called sweet science for a reason. You only really understand it when they're them motherfuckers. I'm just figuring it out down there with Coach Dave Evans, dude. I'm learning how to crack pretty good.
Yeah, he's been training.
He said, "Holy fuck, that would hurt somebody." All right, cool.
Hell yeah.
Trying to get that shit figured out. NFL.
He's not really big on it, so I wasn't going to talk about NBA or NFL. I just figured he was a sports guy for some reason. I really did, especially being down in Texas. People in Texas love fucking football.
Oh, dude, man, the Cowboys, like, they'll stab people over the Cowboys down here, bro. Like,
Yeah.
it's fucked, bro. I'm like, holy fuck.
Like, it's
man.
our fucking year, I say.
So you're a fighter. You've been in the fight scene. You're considering pulling up to BKFC. That's just a hint. You got a badass tattoo on your hand of a grenade.
Absolutely, I do.
Is that because you drop bombs?
I mean, you know, the guys see it. I did a video
like
on this. The guys see it and they think, fucking, oh, here we go, man. Another fucking tough guy. Wrong. It couldn't be any more different. You know, I became super unattracted to violence, man. Violence has over my life been the reason that my setbacks happen 95% of the time. I mean, not being able to control your emotions. So the reason I rock this on my hand is to like a symbol, right? Like all like tattoos are supposed to be, symbolize a meaning. It's like the, you know, if you let your actions dictate your actions, you know, it'll be self-destructive to your life. It's like having a grenade strapped to your hand. You know, I remember being, you know, 16 years old. It's New Year's fucking Eve. I'm sitting chained up in a fucking glass box in the courtroom, and my mother is just, you know, so they bring me from the back. They put me in this glass box in the courtroom. It's a bail hearing, and my mother is just fucking crying profusely, bro. And to see your mother cry because of you, I mean, it's a fucking terrible feeling. She had emptied her whole bank account to pay for my lawyer to show up to do this, to not even be able to get me out. Like the judge denied it. I remember she looked over at me and she was shaking her head. She's crying like a motherfucker. She's like, "You're not coming home." You know, and that's been the story of my life, man. And there's been times like that and fucking many other times where my inability to just handle myself and conduct myself like a fucking man has had, you know, damaging effects, lifelong effects, man. And I've lost, you know, relationships, jobs, you know, love. I mean, just all because.
What a way to use that tattoo. And that's crazy. That was a good tattoo, Levi, because the way it plays into his life.
He had a video about it. So
oh, really? I didn't know that. It's fucking sick, dude.
Yeah. And, you know, so I violence for me has been, you know, and you'll go to a bar and you'll see the same shit. Guys have a couple shots of tequila and it's who's the toughest guy at the barbecue. But they don't realize like how negative it can impact their life. I mean, I worked with a guy. He got into a fight in a bar outside of a city in Alberta called Edmonton. He punched a guy, knocked him out. Buddy fell.
I've been to Edmonton.
Buddy fell through the glass, cut his jugular, and died. And he did 7 years in fucking prison, all because of fucking 2 minutes of your fucking life, bro. I mean,
yeah. I know someone like that actually. He hit a kid at a house party, and the kid had his head on his way down and lost his life, and now he's in prison for the rest of his life.
Fuck, man. All because of what, bro? Over alcohol and not being able to conduct yourself. It's not worth it, bro. So it's a constant reminder to me, you know, people even road rage. I mean, there was a guy in Texas got into a road rage incident, and everybody in Texas has fucking guns, man. And this guy ended up shooting on the highway and he killed his wife, bro. So because of Buddy's fucking inability to control his road rage, firing up the car beside him, Buddy shot and killed his wife, and now he wakes up every morning without his wife. I mean, it's
holy shit.
And these are worst case scenarios. I mean, it doesn't have to be this extreme, but it can happen, right? So you got to just not. It's called stoicism. I mean, not letting your emotions dictate your actions, and you act out of thought, not out of, you know, just raw emotion. And it's something I've struggled with my whole life, and I know a lot of guys struggle with it. It's just sort of the way the male brain works, right? A lot of guys are aggressive, so it's good, man, to just.
I had a tattoo idea that I was gonna do years ago. It had nothing cool, symbolic like that, but it just reminds me of you. You use the word blue collar a lot. I almost tattooed, so my neck, I'm tattooed all over, but like my neck is bare. It's one of the few places that's bare. I was gonna tattoo blue collar as blue written out. You know, it's gonna be like you know, neat and calligraphy style. Blue on one side and collar on the other side, and in the middle, I was gonna have it as a bow tie, as a blue collar gentleman.
Fucking
And
thanks,
so,
bro.
like,
That goes hard, bro. That's sweet.
yeah.
Love that, man. That's fucking pull the trigger on that, man. Fucking get it.
He
that
said, fucking blast the neck.
I
bro.
intended to do that. I don't know why I haven't done it yet. I finally got the approval because my wife was big on not getting my neck or my face tatted, and she finally gave me permission. She's like, yeah, as long as you don't tat your fucking face, you can get your neck. And I think that I still have that idea to run, or I might put an owl there. But I've always liked the bow tie idea and the idea of the blue collar gentleman.
And that's something that's very rare. I mean, like being able to conduct yourself. I mean, I'm a blue collar worker, man. I've seen it everywhere, right? How these guys, a lot of guys act, and it's a lot of their time. It's just their energy and their negative thoughts and drinking.
Well, now I feel like I wouldn't honor that term because, you know, I'm in the media with my brother, you know, and we shifted gears. I don't really consider myself much of a blue collar guy anymore, but
I work at
you guys
76 casinos in town, you know.
You guys have that term now is truly someone that, like you guys, a roughneck guy, and I'm just not. I don't think I could honor that term anymore. Back when I had the idea, I could have.
Like it's like I'm just waiting for this shit to blow up, man.
Yeah.
Yep.
You know, it's like this podcast.
I feel like you're probably there too. You know, you could probably see that you're there. You can monetize your accounts now, and
and the monetization will always come, man. You know, and I think if you're in it for the wrong reasons, it won't be successful, in my opinion. And if you're not about what you preach, I don't care how I have to do it, but I want to help as many people as I can, right? So
yes, dude, and we do that. You know, I think that's the best time spent is, you know, being able to donate your time to people around you, man.
Absolutely, man,
right?
and just leaving behind something positive, a legacy. If whether you know the message I get, bro, about guys that have been pulled out of dark spots from a fucking 45-second TikTok video is insane, man. And so many guys they need it, bro. They just need to know they're not alone. Like the problem you're having, so many other motherfuckers in the world are going through the exact same fucking thing, and you know you're not alone.
I love that no victim mentality mind state, dude. I really do, because I'm big on it.
Yeah,
part of that accountability.
Yeah, exactly. I'm huge on it now because as an addict will look for a cop out anytime they can, and I'm a recovering addict, or a recovered addict, if you will. I just, you know, I don't put myself in positions like you said to where I'm gonna, you know, where I want to do that. I don't even have those interests anymore. But like during those times, I would find any excuse I could.
And you can probably agree with this saying, like, you can send somebody, an addict, to rehab 100 times until they're fucking ready to change. They're going to realize.
Right. Yeah, no, that's exactly it. But I think half of the struggle, and I think where the treatments really come beneficial for people, is that it gives that addict a moment to think that they do want to change.
Oh, it gives
right. I think that's all it comes down to, is breaking that addict down and saying, I need a moment to realize that I do need change. Because if you can't realize that you can change, of course you're not going to want to, right?
Yeah, you're stuck in the chaos, and that's all you know. 100%. That's a fucking awesome way to look at it, man. And the perspective. That's why I love talking with people, because like that's a whole new perspective where, you know, even if they're not ready to change going there, they sit down there, and that it gives them a moment away from the chaos, and like and it brings them to remember.
Yes, I think that's one of the key aspects to treatment, man. And also to being able to get a mind state similar to yours or mine or Levi's on this. We call it the marathon, the race never ends type of shit, because there's always room for improvement, right?
Always. There is no end goal in character development, man. There's new ways to level up. There's new ways to better yourself every fucking day.
But it starts with you. And I think that's where your key message for me is,
you know, it starts within. Yeah.
There's no victim mentality. Where does it start? With you. How does it start? By your choice. You know what I mean? And I love that. Like, quit fucking around. You don't have excuses. You woke up today, so that's your excuse to fucking change.
Yeah.
Royden's favorite video. My stepdad's favorite video was the "No one's coming to save you, big dog."
Yeah, we love that shit, and the way you say it with your, because it's said with passion.
Yeah, it seems like you're like hour 7 on the rig. Yeah, you're just taking it.
I swear to God,
this contemplating all my life decisions to be on that rig at that moment. I'm like, what am I doing?
Love it, dude. We fucking love it, because that passion is translated, man. I have also received a few similar messages from gentlemen that I've helped along the way, especially since the show started, with suicidal shit, where they're like, man, I'm happy to have people like you because you've helped me. My story has helped people because I've been down, bro. I have a colorful fucking history myself. My brother took the much smarter route, learned from my brother's mistakes, and not do the same retarded shit.
Well, I'm 6 years younger, so I had a good amount of time to learn.
Right, and
He has to watch it all, right? So
I gave him all the right reasons to not do the fucking wrong things. You know what I mean? And my background I have a comeback story in itself, and it was along the assistance of finding something worth living for, which was my the idea was life again. I wrote myself a check my mom found from 2015, and it's called, what is it, law of attraction check or some shit. A check to the universe.
There you go.
A check to the universe. It's a handwritten check in a form of a check that I wrote to the universe saying I want to buy out my freedom for the rest of my life, meaning I want to be free, not only body, mind, and spirit, but like a free mind. You know what I mean? So I wanted to buy my freedom that way.
Like you want to feel free up to your soul.
Yes. And I know what comes along that was hard work and sobriety and financial freedom. All of that came, with that check in my mind. And I wrote it to myself. And I look back now and I look at the show's success and I look at people like you and your success story. And I know it's real, dude. And it started with me. So having you on the show,
that's badass,
and hearing motherfuckers like you who are just getting it, saying the same shit that I am, but living the proof of it and standing on your word, like with your daily routine, your 2-a-dayers, 75 shit is gangster, bro.
I appreciate that, man. And man, I love that check to the universe. That's badass. And I mean, people need to find their purpose and not. And I mean, when you're doing something, you wake up, you're feeling guilty. It's because your conscience knows you're not supposed to be doing it, right? Like when you wake up after spending a bunch of money or partying or eating out when you're on your fucking meal plan, and you feel guilty doing it, is because you're going against what your higher calling and what your conscience is telling you to do. So find your purpose and don't ignore the inside, that direction that the universe is trying to take you, and then just don't. Purpose is everything, man, and you were just touching on that, so I like that.
Because that guilt is, you're doing yourself dirty. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Right? We don't want any fucking backsteps out here. It needs to be, all offense, no defense, all gas, no brakes, forward steps only. We're not going backwards ever again. So.
That's right, my man. Yeah. What music do you keep your mind motivated to?
I love hip hop, man. I like
Nipsey Hussle.
I fuck with Nipsey, bro. Hard.
Yeah, dude, that's my one right there, man.
He raps about. I mean, this is a dude that had every reason to live his life the way he was and not change. Gang member, fucking. I mean, just negative environment, bro. He found a way out, and the way he raps about business and making investments and that's what you need to be teaching people below you. You don't need to be teaching them to fucking load up guns and fucking kick doors in and flip drugs and push weight. Like, I don't, and this is another thing too. I don't fuck with so many of these guys online that are all about prison and fucking, they try to glorify fucking destroying your life. Like, that's awesome that you are using that like to motivate, but don't ever preach that, you didn't do your fucking time, or that's nothing to flex about, bro. Like, that's not a flex. And people that think it's a flex to be in prison or in gangs and all, that's why, Nipsey rapped about that shit, but rapped about how he got out the hood. He bettered the situation. So I love that shit.
Not only his situation, his entire communities. That's the kind of mission that I'm on. I'm going to dig myself out of the hole that I put myself in. I think that's what a man should do. But then I also want to inspire. By using that dirt that I just dug myself out of, I want to build something with it. And
that's exactly sort of, the philosophy I feel. Like, I'm just trying to share with the world what has helped me, right? So what has helped me get out of and I have a story like so many others, man, like millions, bro. Blue collar guy that just didn't know how to live right. And, that's what you have to do.
You may have a story like many others, but your message is being delivered to so many others that ain't delivering a message. So you're one of the rare ones.
Do that. You have to, once you correct yourself, share them with the world to help us. The more people we have winning in life, the better this world will be. So you need to people learn from other people's mistakes, man. So like, I don't need like kids below me to make the same mistakes I did. I'm going to share with you what helped me to steer you. Okay, we don't need to go that route. We don't need to fucking waste every weekend partying. We don't need to be in fucking juvenile detention. We don't need to do any of that bullshit. We don't need to just destroy your family life, your relationship. Like, you don't need to do that. You can go this way.
You just brought something to my attention. You know what makes a good leader? You are like, I want to be a good leader, whatever, right? Well, do you know what that reminded me of? A good leader is someone that's willing to teach you what not to do that made them successful.
Absolutely.
Yeah, and it seems like you're doing that.
No, yeah. Learn from my mistakes. Learn from other people's mistakes so you don't have to make them. I mean, that's the whole idea behind history, right? So you don't.
Let me teach you how to be successful. That's a good leader.
Absolutely. And, mistakes are made and they're fine to make. Losses are fine to take, but it's taking them repeatedly and not learning, right? So if you learn from my mistake and then you just do the same shit, well, that's just a waste of fucking everybody's time. But if you you learn from my mistake, now I'm not going to make that mistake. Well, that's one less mistake you're going to make on your fucking journey, on your climb to the top. So.
Absolutely. The only thing slowing you down is you. Get out there and get it done.
Absolutely, big dog.
Yeah.
What are you? I know you're Canadian and shit, but do you guys still like celebrate Halloween and all that shit?
No, man, we just fucking wrestle polar bears and we have.
I don't know, man. I don't know.
Oh yeah, we got all the same holiday. Our Thanksgiving is different. We just had our Thanksgiving in October. Everything other than that is all the same shit, man.
Word.
Thanksgiving in October.
Are you doing anything for Halloween?
I'm working, man. My wife will be handing out candy. I wanted to get dressed up in like some coveralls and have like blood pouring out, just crawl down the middle of my street, like screaming at kids. But I'm going to be working on a rig, unfortunately. So that'll have to wait for next Halloween, but it's all.
You'll be the oil monster.
Absolutely.
I'm working on Halloween. Hopefully,
just fuck kids up forever. They'll never want to trick or treat again. They'll be so terrified.
We're working Halloween as well, man. We got a trip down in Billings. That's going to be a Halloween bash that we got invited to by the promoter. And we're looking to sell some merch and maybe hopefully sell out some merch. That'd be fucking sick, man.
Right.
Well, I wish you guys nothing but success, man. And just how you guys are and how hard you guys work and how how you guys conduct yourselves, man. You guys are destined for the top, man, with no questions asked. So you guys
we appreciate
it.
You too, man. No, absolutely. That feeling is absolutely mutual, man. I can't wait to see where your fucking platform takes you, bro. Because I know it's going to take you places. I know
considering this is your second account and you're already back to like 200,000.
Yeah, I know you're in realty and I know you're in the oil field too, but I have a strong feeling your social media is going to fucking take off, dude.
That means the world, bro. And I mean, one can hope, but all I can do is just be consistent and just keep helping people, man. And whatever life has in store for me, it'll have. But I want to help as many people as I can around me, man. So that's the mission for sure.
Did you say you're from like outside of Toronto?
I mentioned that shit. Yeah.
Yeah, I did. Yeah.
No, originally.
Yeah, that's what he said. Yeah.
So me and Ty watched this video yesterday.
Oh yes, dude.
About the Toronto accent.
Okay, so dude, Levi runs across his video, man. He's all like, he sends it to me in the DMs. He's all like, dude, watch this, and we fucking send each other funny shit constantly. And it's the caption is what caught my attention. I know that's what caught his attention. It says.
The Toronto accent's got to be one of the worst. Hold on. I gotta show you.
Hold on, here he comes, man. This shit's funnier, fuck, bro. Hold on. Can you bring a mic? Can you get that shit on when it's playing?
The Toronto accent is so funny.
Dude, it's fucking ratchet, bro. It's this chick. She's on a podcast. I mean, her message is for real.
She's speaking.
Yeah.
What's her name?
Oh, there we go.
There, you hear us?
Yeah.
Oh shit. Okay. All right, we had a technical difficulty here. Here we go. Here is the deal. Press play, baby. Down, right there.
Oh, smoke that you. That's Toronto, bro, and that is so fucking annoying, man. Like, why do you don't talk like that? Stop acting like you talk like that. It is not.
That's crazy.
Oh my god, man. That's so fucking real, man. That you go to Toronto.
Go smoke that youth.
Yo.
Make me sick to my stomach, fam.
Like, who the fuck talks like that? You didn't start talking like that. It's just a new thing. Like, it's fucking
shout out to our boy Connor Lorenz and Purgatory, and thanks for the invite. It's gonna be funny. He gave us the personal invite down to his he has a big mansion, I guess, down there in Billings. He gave us the personal invite to stay with him, so we're looking forward to that. Shout out to our boy Kanan Lacassie. He has a huge stand-up comedy show tonight here in Great Falls.
The 27th, whatever that is.
What is that? I thought it was tonight.
No, tomorrow. Friday.
Oh, tomorrow. He's going to be doing stand-up with the legend Reggie Watts. That should be fucking awesome. And Cannon's our boy. Reggie's from Great Falls, so that should be a sold-out show, hopefully, for those guys.
It sold out yesterday.
Oh, nice. Sold-out show. Nice. Cole.
Yo.
Sorry, I didn't want to interrupt, but those are a few announcements that I just wanted to get out of the way for our local people here.
It's all good.
Dude, I don't know if you have any sponsors or anything like that you
or if you want to drop a motivational message today.
Yeah, for the bust.
For the
right.
Bring the heat too, bro. Bring the heat.
Stage is all yours, sir.
The time is now. The time is today. The best time to start was yesterday. The second best time to start is today. Get the fuck up. Chase after everything you want in this fucking life, and let's smash all these fucking goals. Let's get this work.
Yeah, let's
go,
go,
baby. Let's fucking go,
dog. If you have anyone, including sponsors, your wife, I know that, your person that did your camera, shout all your people out, man.
I want to shout out, no, fuck that, man. I want to shout out me, my message, and I want to shout out every bad thing that's happened in my life for teaching me what I know today. I want to shout out any other bad things that are going to happen to me as I keep climbing. Shout out the haters. I'm always going to be doing better than a hater. So you guys can no, man. My wife, huge motivating factor. My apparel line's dropping. My store's dropping this week. So look out for that. And I appreciate you guys having me on here, man. I do. Means the
Did
world.
You say store? You're getting merch dropped?
Online merch?
I am, yeah. So I teamed up with a guy here in town. It's fucking fire, man. It's so fire.
Let's go. That's the shit I'm talking about, baby. That's the online shit. I knew it.
Yeah, it's good shit, man. And anybody that's struggling, reach out. My message, my inbox is always open, especially on Instagram. It's Bobby SLUGZ, BOBBY SLUGZ. And let's continue to climb, man. Each and all of us, we're a team. We as men need to stick together instead of put each other down. Let's help each other climb, man. I get to a level, I'm gonna reach down, pull the guys up below me. And if they get to the level above, let's just keep doing this shit till we're at the top. So let's roll.
Yeah,
right. And hopefully the second works out and we catch up in Salt Lake City, dog.
He's fucking gangster, man. I'm gonna hit you up.
Gangster, dog.
I'll hit you up today once I get to the rig and I'll check my schedule and let you guys
know. Let's go.
Dude. December. Fucking right.
Levi, run us on down our sponsors, baby.
Hey, you see what I'm wearing? Everybody knows a Christian out here. Guerrilla Warfare Apparel. TWB10 at checkout. TWB10 at checkout. I don't know who that is. Potential spam. Oh, I didn't even mean to answer that. The Hudson's Trash Removal. Sponsored right there. If you need snow removed also, he also does snow removal. I'm going to be serious this time. Hudson's Trash Removal. You need fucking your leaves, you know what I mean? Your big pile of fucking chop down trees move, garbage. Somebody that's a hoarder. Call fucking Kyle. He's got the manpower, trailer, people to get it done.
Yeah.
20 past 4, your one-stop vape and head shop. Soon to be 6 locations as of right
Mike,
now.
I need vapes. I need
5
vapes.
locations.
I'm hooked on vapes like Pookie.
1 in Arizona. 1 in Helena.
Yeah.
1 in Billings.
Yeah.
2 in Great Falls,
Yes,
Montana.
Sir.
And 1 coming soon. Keep your eyes out. The Halftime Sports Bar, the best sports bar in town. You want to go get some tacos? Go get some motherfucking tacos from Taco Treat inside the Halftime Sports Bar. You want to watch some fights? You know the place to do it. You want to watch some golf? You know the fucking place to do it.
Wash it down with a cold one at halftime.
As I mentioned earlier, our boys at Beard Wisconsin. You want to go get some small batch beard oil? Help that mustache look like me and Cole's, you know what it is.
Yeah, boy, Dirty Stash Gang.
Dirty Stash Gang hashtag, and our auntie Jamie St. Mark's. Other than that, we are
The
Weekly Buzz. Thank you,
Cole.
We
Level up,
appreciate it.
Cole.
You guys are a blessing, man.
Throw out your handles one more time on your socials.
TikTok, Level Up Cole. Pretty simple. Instagram, Bobby SLUGZ, BOBBY SLUGZ. Smash me a follow if you're struggling with mindset, nutrition, workouts. Let's get you right. And if you just need somebody to fucking to talk to, relate to, my lines are always open, man. Let's level up. Let's get it.
Absolutely. And it hasn't happened yet, but we do have a new sponsor coming in. Native Grown, the #1 rated dispensary in the state. Let's fucking go. Shout out to
Native Grown, the best weed, man. That weed. Hey, man, shout out to Charlie, man. That weed that we were smoking earlier. When he threw us on GP, woo, boy, that shit was some fire. That was the best weed I smoked in months. Let's just get real.
Let's go. All right.
Cole, man, we're also, our lines are, I'm going to add on to that. Our lines are also open. If you're struggling with fucking mental health and you're just, you don't have an exit, you don't know where to go.
And if you don't want to talk to one of us, give somebody else a call. 988 is the suicide hotline.
Exactly.
Number.
You got me, man. You got me. If you can't reach us, there are people that are willing to end and wanting to help you, save your life. Your life's worth living. You can turn it around any day. I promise you that is true. And you just got to put the work in to do it. Sometimes that work just seems over defeatful, but I promise you it's worth it and high rewarding.
Oh, yeah.
Highly. Yes.
All right. And everybody that tuned in, we thank you.
Thank you, guys, for tuning in to the Weekly Buzz.
All right. Have a good night. We are the Weekly Buzz.
Stay on your